I'm Casey Stubbs, and I'm going to show you the strategy how to double your income every year with very little risk. This is an awesome strategy. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. You want to double your income every year without high risk? Well, here's the three. Today's video, you need to stick around and watch the entire thing because what you're going to learn is the simple math behind consistent 1.5% gains and doubling your account. You're going to learn the low stress trading system. You're going to learn the low stress trading system that you could literally start right now. And you're going to learn how to find high win rate trades. And you're also going to learn how real people are using it to replace their income using options. Now, most people who try to trade end up losing money. Why? Well, because they shoot for big wins, big risks, and they blow up their accounts chasing unrealistic returns. You don't want to feel all stressed and upset and nervous about your trading. Now, let's talk about the math behind doubling. But remember, I am going to show the strategy. I just want you to understand how you're going to double your account first. So if you grow your trading account by 1.5% or 1% roughly per week, that's about 6% per month. And you compound that monthly, and by the end of the year, you're doubling your account. And if you keep doing that, you're going to replace your income. And the best part about this strategy is you can literally do it with one trade a week in about an hour a week. You can see that if you compound 1.5% each and every week by just taking one trade, you will double your account by the end of the year. Let's talk about strategy. How does this actually work? Let's go into the step-by-step strategy. Part one is we're going to go to high probability options trades. We focus on trades that have a 90 to 70% win rate. We trade in a way that when we lose, we win. How's that for a trading strategy? We generate income without even needing the stock to move. The stock can stay exactly at the same price or go up, and we still make money. Now, let's break down how this strategy works. This is a great example here. This is SOFI. So step number one, we need a strong trend. I use the 200 period moving average, the 50 period moving average, and the 10 period moving average. I look for price to dip below the 10 and move back above it. That's how I'm looking for the strong trend. If we look at this particular chart, every single trade that we've taken, which is weekly trades for the last 2 months, have been winners. We're looking at about 8 to 10 trades in a row. Every single one has been a winning trade. How does this strategy work? Well, step number one, we select our stock and just go through the charts and look for stocks like this. But this is SOFI. So we've already made our selection. Next, we select our strike price. Well, in this case, it's about $18, right below the previous daily candle. Then once we select the strike price, we then sell a put. Now, one thing you know, the put is going to be at $18, and that means we have to have $1,800 to pay for the shares. We're not actually spending the money. We just have to have the $1,800 in our account as collateral in case we have to buy the shares. This particular strategy is called a cash secured put, and I have a link below in the description that goes into much more detail on this specific strategy. So how does this trade actually work? Well, we sell the puts at $18 and we receive a 28-cent credit, which means we make $28. Now, if the price stays above the 18 strike price, we get to keep the $28, and that will expire by July 11th. So if it stays above $18 by July 11th, we keep the $28. Now, on the other hand, if the price drops below 18, we still keep the $28 credit, and we have to buy 100 shares of SOFI stock, which is awesome because we love SOFI. So here's how the trade would look on the option trade. This is how the trade will look on the option chain. There is the 18 strike price. All we have to do is find that on the chain. We look at the expiration date. We're going for Friday, July 6th. That's 6 days from now. And we're looking for a 28-cent credit, which means $28. So what that means is we put up $1,800. We don't actually spend it. It's just collateral to earn $28. Guess what? That's 1.5% per week. And if we do that every week, that's 122%. Is that not amazing? A 1.56% weekly return annualized is 122%. If we do this same strategy each and every week, we're doubling our money, 122%. How awesome is this? And we only trade one time. If you double your income yearly, you will replace your income from your current job. That's a fact, guys. Now, what happens if we lose this trade? Well, we end up buying 100 shares of SOFI, which I love because it's going to go up. So what this means is we end up buying 100 shares of SOFI, which I love because I believe the stock will go up. So either way, I get to keep the $28 credit. I either have to buy the shares or I don't, but I'm making money and I'm loving life. And that's why this is such a low risk strategy, because even if I'm wrong, I still make money. We do this weekly. We try to get weekly profit targets. And so the key here is, instead of shooting for the moon and going for monster gains, we're only going for 1 to 2% because we have a vision for replacing our income, and we realize that we don't need to hit home runs. We just have to do this for a period of time. And if we do, we will win. And we have a track record of winning each and every week. This is consistent, scalable, and low stress. Let's talk about some risk management, because that's what separates people who replace their income with those who don't. Always use risk-defined setups. We know that we're going to make money either way if we pick the right trades, but the problem is people get impatient. They want the money too fast. Just stick with the system. It will work. Follow the plan. Here's real results in a case study. One of our current clients, Alex, he's done a great job. He's replacing his income. He's really excited. Now, I want to just say, if you want to learn more, click the link in the description. I have a roadmap that I set up that is helping people just like you and Alex replace their income on a weekly basis. This is a great strategy. It's for just about anyone. Go ahead and click the link, like this video, subscribe. I'm going to give you a lot more information as time goes on, but thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next video.